I like to run and walk and bike, but some people think it's not a good idea to exercise outdoors during a pandemic. They're afraid you could catch coronavirus, or if you're contagious, pass it on to others. So does that mean I should stay indoors and just jog in place? I asked half a dozen medical experts for advice. First of all, they said studies show that your greatest risk of catching coronavirus is indoors with prolonged face-to-face contact with others. The risks on a solo outdoor exercise activity are far, far less. But I do mean solo. Sorry, no running or biking with friends side by side. Here are some tips they gave me to help minimize the risks. First, there's the matter of the mask. Your local government may require a mask outdoors, but even if they don't, the experts I spoke to all said wearing a mask is a good thing. A mask will protect others by blocking respiratory droplets that could be carrying viral particles. It could give you a measure of protection too. As for the type of mask, there's no definitive study on cotton versus synthetics, but everyone recommends a tight weave to try and trap tiny viral particles. My mask of choice is a neck gaiter made of synthetic fiber. It's got a nice elastic rim that clings to my face just above my nose and hardly ever slips. Second, there's location and timing. Pick a time of day and a route where you won't likely have close contact with other exercisers. And keep in mind, you definitely don't want to be directly behind someone for an extended period of time. If that person is infected, they could be exhaling or coughing or spitting out infectious droplets, which can linger in the air. So if you do come near someone, take a detour so you can keep 6 feet of distance. Think of it the way you'd pass a car when driving. Start pulling away early, execute the pass, then gradually return to the path. Third, don't touch high-touch areas where a lot of people might have put a hand down, like a bench or a stair rail. It's possible someone who's contagious might have touched it and left behind droplets that can survive for a little while on surfaces. Also, no drinking fountains. Now, let's talk about what happens to your mask while you're exercising. I can tell you from experience, it's hard to exercise with a mask on. When you try to breathe in air, there's something in the way. So stop and look around. If there's no one near you and no one up ahead, pull the mask down without touching the front so you don't get in the habit of fiddling with the front. That's the way you could end up touching your eyes, nose, or mouth, which is how you get infected. Then continue on until you see someone and pull the mask back up. When you finish your outdoor activity, if it's hot and humid out, like it is in Maryland today where I live, your mask will be wet with sweat and with nasal excretions. So when you get home, it's a good idea to wash it thoroughly with soap and water. For NPR, I'm Mark Silver. I'm editor of Goats and Soda, the global health blog.